Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So it's been a while, life's been kind of busy, but we are here with something I promised in the RBTT commencement thread, which is a power ranking for each teams of RBTT. So basically, for those who don't know, RBTT is the Random Battles Team Tournament, and it's the largest Random Battles tournament of the year. It's basically a team tournament. Each player fights each teams in a Swiss stage, and then there's playoffs. Oh, round robin, I believe.
Round robin.
Yeah, round robin. So and then there's playoffs. First face fourth, second face third, and blah blah blah. There's the winner. So I've got with me some handsome fellas. So we got Better Thunder. You can say hi.
Hello.
And you don't know him yet, but he's the Gen 7 GOAT. He is insane at Grand Slam, qualified multiple times, as he can tell you about it. But
I think I only qualified once, but
yeah, and
I appreciate the praise.
that's the GOAT.
Maybe it's twice. I can't remember honestly.
Okay.
It's been a couple of years.
He won OST. You know, very inspirational
That
player.
is true.
We got drifting.
Yeah.
People are maybe
Hey, what's
more
up?
familiar with you because they know you outside of Rans because you were in STL. Not this year, but last year. Yeah. We got Ghost, who is
Yo.
my manager, and unfortunately he's Australian, so he starts with
Yeah,
a
unlucky.
negative.
Yeah, what an idiot.
Yeah, look at this loser. And we got Wigglytuff, the guy who made the sheets and who edited them for this video. So he's kind of the secretary, so we can thank him for that.
Actually, I'll chime in.
Yeah,
One fun
hey,
fact
what's
about
up, guys?
Wigglytuff is, he made the Rands calc. So everyone who uses the Rands calc,
Oh yeah, you owe
Oh,
me
yeah.
money.
this guy right here, you owe him.
You owe him.
Yeah.
You owe him
Wiggly
one
walked
coffee.
so Shodex could run.
Exactly. I'm on the team Hoopers this year, playing Gen 4. It's gonna be a good time. I'm not as up to date on the player base as these guys, so yeah, my main job. I have like all the spreadsheets open. My main job will be fact checking, make sure these guys aren't saying some bullshit.
Yeah. So basically, he's the nerd of the group, and we got some some records sheets, courtesy of Wigglytuff. Very nice fella, as you can see, and we have the Rand's all-time sheet that is not up to date since you see it's 2024, the last time it was updated, but we'll move through. So let's start. So what team do you guys want to start ranking first? I believe you said the Lunalas,
You wanna-
right?
We can just go left to right.
Okay,
Well,
that's fair.
I feel like that would be easier.
Yeah,
That
let's
makes
confuse them and go with like Hoopas into Phantoms and just be annoying. But yeah.
Nah, let's go left to right.
Okay, so let's start with the Relax Songs Royals. So they've got GXer as their first pick, and they've got a roster that I believe many people think is solid, right? What do you guys think?
I'm just looking through now. Do by any chance do you have the that lineup ready, like the RBTT?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's on. If you go to the copy of
Here,
yeah,
yeah, I got
Yeah,
it. Here.
okay.
I got you.
It's easier to tell.
So this is their lineup. So what do you guys think about this?
I like GXE. I mean, when they got, you can see he was number one in the whole draft, right? He's like,
Yeah, he
He's
was the first
goated.
person picked. Yeah.
I'm just looking through, like MJ, Hack is my son. Yadong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I think they have
Definitely
a
a
lot,
solid
I think they're a good team.
lot of franchise names here. GXE is a RBTT mainstay in the BO5 slot and has always done well.
Yeah.
Flaming Pidgey, I believe, had either went undefeated or X1 last year in Black White.
I
Glop's
believe-
always gone positive in ADV.
Yeah. I believe he went
Hacker, I think, did
9-1,
really well.
which is like insane for his first RBTT tour as well, which is not too glazed, but that's very impressive.
Yeah, so definitely, RBTT experience there. As I mentioned, Glop has, ADV experience, usually always goes positive. Roizen's also a RBY mainstay in RBTT, so I think it's a good mix
I
of...
believe Royce was actually undefeated last year in RBY.
Oh, he was?
on my team.
Let me pull up my trusty
I might need a fact check on that, but
Royce.
Went 6-1, but close enough.
He went
Yeah, I
6-1.
got 6-1.
Okay, he is pretty good. Some say he's pretty
Yeah.
solid.
Shadows, I think, has also played DPP multiple years now in
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
RBTT. So I think it's a good mix of people who've definitely done well in the past, as well as some like newer up and comers who have kind of made a name for themselves. Like your Dunk, of course, stands out to me. I think this is his first RBTT, but
Yeah.
someone can
Yeah.
fact check me there. But
I think the players that stand out for me here are GXE, MJ, your Dunk, I think is a great pickup, and Roizen. I'd say those are the four that stand out to me as the sort of biggest gets in
Yeah.
this draft.
Piggy
Obviously,
is another
And
big
Piggy,
name.
yeah.
He
Pidgey.
went, I think, 9-1 or 10-1 last year.
I believe
Yeah.
7-2.
You know, we have a sheet, so we can actually just look, which makes things way easier. Playmate.
He's also, I believe, in
it's Flame with an E.
finals now.
Oh,
of Grand
Flame.
Slam.
Spelled wrong for some reason.
Yeah. He went 7-2. Okay.
7-2.
Okay, that's quite
That's-
impressive. Not gonna lie. That's
That is
actually
good.
very impressive. So yeah.
7-2.
Sure.
Especially in Gen 5, but
Also a
Yeah,
slam
I guess that's a good
semi-finalist
bet.
this year.
Yeah, he's in he's in the circuit semifinals after beating Livid Wash, which is a pretty big upset, not gonna lie.
Yeah. And also
Not a-
Amaranth, right? Round 1.
Yeah,
Yep,
he
and Livid last round as well. It
Yes.
was Amaranth into, I forget who he beat last week, but he beat Livid this week, which is just insane.
I
yeah.
don't want to talk about
Yeah.
circuit.
Yeah, true.
Bad memories. But yeah.
I'll say
I-
Yudachi, I think, is a bit of an underrated pickup. I believe he went 5-2 in World Cup in Gen 2.
Oh?
5-0 in
Like
pools.
in a bit of a shallower pool, such as Gen 2, I think
Oh,
it's good to have these sort of sleeper picks that, aren't
5-2.
well known.
I mean,
Okay.
all the play. I don't if anyone doesn't know, Yudachi's from Team China, like on the World
Yep.
Cup. I feel like because people in China often like on Team China, they don't speak English. Some of them, they're like they only play in the World Cup. It's so hard to tell sometimes what you're gonna get. Like Yudachi, this must be Yudachi's first RBTT, right?
I believe
It
it
is.
is, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
We're speaking on some underrated picks. I think another big name I want to put spotlight on is Purvage.
Purvage, yeah.
BSSCL, where they subbed in for their team. Never played the tier before, and they ended up going 4-1
Yeah.
BSS Factory.
Oh, hello Icy, hello Paisa. I didn't know you would join us.
Hello.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, hold up. we got
We got the
names
whole
in here.
crew who's coming in.
Yeah, just quickly, Icy first. Introduce yourself. What team you're on for this year of RBTT?
I'm Icy Penguin 2. I'm on the Celebes this year. I'm also an RBEL manager of Team Tyranitar. And
Hell
this
yeah.
year I'm playing doubles or potentially also BSS Factory for the Celebes.
And Paisa is getting a Skype call or something like that. Someone is,
interesting.
yeah.
I do want to say about the Relic Song Royals. One interesting thing I noticed right now, looking at the sheet, is that they're Gen 9 starters, right? They got their first pick, the BO5 and GXE, and then they wait until like round 7 or 8 for their next one,
Let me
and then
see.
their SV3 is pick 112, which is, I think that's a bit. I don't know how that's going to work out for them with 3 slots of SV.
Yeah, I was about to say if there's something holding this team back. I'm not just saying this because I played against them this week, but I feel like they're like I feel like they don't have a lot of depth. Like obviously GXC is amazing, but like Baconine Assassin and Rain Listener are both like, you know, pretty good. Like they're good, but they're not top of the pool by any means.
Yeah.
And their bench, I don't really see a lot of like. You'd probably go to Temp if you're looking for maybe like
Maybe
casual
Ice
EXE.
Master
No.
for Gen 9 since he played that in World Core.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like the Gen 9, everything else looks pretty good. I'm not gonna pretend to be an expert on hack ones and doubles and such things, but yeah, I guess that's what I would sort of identify as.
I thought you were Hackmon's Cup runner-up.
Yeah,
Oh.
famously. But
Actually, I kind of disagree with you. I think Bacon is very good. He went 5-2 in RBTT 7, I believe. The main thing I think why he dropped that low is he had 2 weeks of inactivity on his sign-up post, which
Oh,
is,
yeah.
I think, like I would have probably wanted to take him a bit earlier than that if he didn't have that inactivity listed. So, yeah, I think you're underrating him a little bit. And Rain Listener, he's very solid. I'm not sure how he'll go, but yeah, we'll see. I think he's definitely like SV3.
oh my
caliber.
goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I'll
Your
say
point is
that I don't know. So it's probably Temp who subs in case Bacon has to go right in Gen 9 or Ice Master, but I believe they really rely on doubles to work out, because here they lost both the first week, but I believe they really need doubles. What did you say? Sorry.
so his base is going for a hurricane right now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Peza is in the storm, but don't mind him. He's doing his thing. But yeah, doubles is kind of like they're playing. They're
the
putting.
doubles backup would be the horror hair.
But I've never seen them
Horror
play
hair
really
is
doubles,
also
right?
there to back up
BSSS.
BSS Factory. So I think if one of the slots maybe has a little bit of a rough time, Hair can sub in there. But taking gambles on both your doubles and your BSSF slot, it might be a tough situation if 2 slots are underperforming and need to get subbed out.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering as well. Caswell plays Gen 5, right?
He plays everything,
they
but
play
he's
a lot of
like
old
everything.
guys. Mix of everything.
Okay,
But I
So-
think like 4 through 6 is usually what he gets slotted in.
okay. Because I was wondering and I was like, yeah, if it's 4-6, I'm like, these are players that I expect to do pretty well at least. So I was like, maybe Caswell wasn't the best pick for his team and they maybe needed some more solid backup, maybe, and like Gen 2, maybe if Yudashi doesn't go through, or doubles. I was wondering that.
Honestly, I kind of rate the casual buy. It's just a flexible sub that can cover kind of everything.
Same with
Have
Hair.
it for a while.
Yeah, I'm like,
Consistency.
I rate
Covers
casual
all the
and
weird
Hair
spots
high.
and-
It's more like, was it the best fit on the team to have someone be a sub for Gen 5, 6, and 4? Or do you need more someone for doubles? He deserves to be both, obviously. Yeah, that was my what I was wondering, right? But yeah, I'll say I never
It's
heard of.
kinda-
Yeah, go on.
Oh, sorry, go on. I was gonna say, really interesting choice to leave roulette until pick 81. I think that's something that
Yeah, I was gonna bring
especially
that up too.
getting Gen 4, which is like
Very
no
low
offense
base,
to
yeah.
Gen 4. Just pick up whoever you want. Pick up your Nan, put her in there. She'll do like 2 wins.
I mean, they were essentially the same pick though, because they're 80 and 81.
Yeah, but like roulette. He's like, it's always tricky because roulette's gonna be
I don't
such
know,
a
I think-
hard pull. But
One thing
Yeah.
I think about is like roulette pool. It's interesting because it makes sense to want to have someone strong in there because it can be any gen. But at the same time, maybe it's more worth it for you to just get that stronger player in their best gen
Yeah,
and then leave the little bit of variance to maybe someone who isn't the best all around, but for example, Reisman's a very competent Gen 9 player, so if Gen 9 gets pulled, there's really good odds to win some games there.
He beat Beta Thunder. Beta Thunder.
Yeah,
What do you
he
have to say for yourself?
Crush that noob with these.
I mean, he played well. I think all 3 of the games were pretty lopsided in terms of matchup. Both, like, I think
Here it
game
comes.
1. I had pretty,
yeah.
pretty-
Yeah.
No, game 1, I think I had
Yeah.
a pretty auto win matchup, and then games 2 and 3, I think he got, some better matchup and some RNG. I mean, definitely played well. I think he's in top. I think he just lost this week in top 8 of circuit, so definitely
Yeah.
a strong player.
He's competent.
But I do think the roulette pool is definitely very stacked.
Right. Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll
not
see
a
how
bad
he
pick
does.
for roulette.
Yeah, definitely
not a bad
agree.
pick for roulette for sure.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
my mic's still
I guess-
fucked
I
on,
guess- I guess
No, you're
my
good.
my final comment would be like, team, all the pieces look alright, but I'm a little bit worried about the depth, like on the bench.
Yeah.
Like, casual's all around good, but then you've got 3 sort of, I guess, Rands, like, non-Rands, I don't want to
Guys,
say
yeah.
Rands veterans or whatever, because it's not really that, it ain't that deep, but like, like, if you need to sub out, like, let's say, I hate to pick on Yudashi, because Yudashi's probably a great player. I think they did quite well in World Cup, actually. But if you want to sub out Yudachi, for example, for like casual, and then someone else needs to sub out, like, what are you doing? Temp, a great Battle Factory player, but like,
Yeah,
I
he's
think
definitely
it-
been homeless this
I
year.
just think it's a little hard to rate sub depth because I think that's going to be an issue with every team. It's 16 slots and you have 4 subs. It's really hard to get full coverage with that.
I love my.
But you got to try at least, though. Like,
Yeah. He's saying they didn't even try. Okay.
no, I'm not saying that they didn't
Fuck
try.
you,
but, like,
hacker.
Okay,
the
hater.
format coverage on the bench is actually the format coverage isn't like that crazy. Like if they have dubs, if they have some problems in dubs,
Yeah, they're fun.
that could be
Yeah.
problematic as well. And same with roulette and like old gen. Like they don't really have old gen players there, to my knowledge.
I think they can just
Like
shift
anything
people
4 and
around,
up, I
right?
think
Like,
they should be sweet. But yeah, low gens and doubles are a bit could be
What
a
do
bit
you, like,
scary if you have some
typically
problems.
scared about. Because for old gens, Roizen is really confident that he could be doing well this year. If Yudachi needs to sub out, Reisman made, for example, I think
He won Gen 2,
finals
yeah.
or maybe one.
They won Gen 2.
Reisman's
Open.
good. Reisman's
You
very
could
good.
slot there. You could move someone like Casual or Hair into your roulette slot. ADV.
Well, you should
I mean,
Glove in every week. I don't think you
Glove
Glove
great.
out.
Yeah.
Even if
Yeah,
Glop
yeah.
loses the first 5 weeks, you'd still probably keep Glop in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can always keep up.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Um,
this seems pretty good. I mean, they did lose week 1, but I think it just happens.
I think that's happens. Yeah, I'll say that. I
Yeah.
think it's still like a very solid team.
Yeah,
I think they're
Yeah,
solid.
I want to say
Maybe kind of middle of the road.
Yeah.
free.
Really, I have them rated as
management.
one of the higher teams in this draft.
Oh.
Big fan of their roster.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll like. Do we have like a tier list or something? Or are we just gonna sort of keep tracking it?
I can. I'll maybe pause the video at the end and we'll make it like a tier
Oh
list.
yeah. Okay.
But yeah.
Good.
So
just a quick note about subs. I wanted to say I think you have to have at least 1 sub for 9 random battle,
Yeah.
and then 1 sub for doubles for sure. After that, it's kind of just based on do you think this player is gonna crash out in the middle of the tournament and you're gonna have to sub them in. It's definitely hard, but I think they did an okay job. Doubles for sure though. That's a good note. Not really much in the way of subs there.
yeah. And I don't know
Yeah.
Shirit too a lot, but maybe they're like super cracked. But
Yeah,
maybe
both losing.
Great
I
game
will
there.
say
I
it's-
believe
it's a-
5-0 World Cup,
it's a-
notably.
It's
Okay.
an absolute Smogon tradition to pick up some guy with VGC in his name to like the Smogon tournament, and then he absolutely crashes out. It's like one of the most timeless Smogon tournament traditions.
Oh yeah.
So I'm rooting for my boy Fede. I don't know him, I'll be honest, but I'm rooting for
Me
him.
neither. Yeah.
I think he's like one of the
Uh,
best VGC players at the moment, which
Oh well,
that's
yeah,
why.
but he
Yeah.
sounds Italian. And Italians are apparently insane at the PGC. So, who knows?
Yeah.
I hope he's not like Spanish or something. And I'm just,
you know, you just
Yeah,
insulted
it's
him for no reason. That
No, I
would be
believe-
funny
I
as
believe
fuck.
he's Italian.
Yeah, no,
Drift-
fuck Team Spain. Yeah.
lock it in. Drifting player to watch. MJ. That guy's the goat.
Yeah, he's so
Okay.
good.
He is the guy.
He went
Oh,
6-0, I
up and
believe,
coming
last
MJ,
year. 6-0 into like 5-2 2 years ago or something like that. So
Yeah, I first played with him like years ago at this point. It was so good back then, still good now.
yeah, he's- we
that's,
love him.
That's Drifting's lock of the team. I'm gonna hit one of those for every team.
Okay.
All right, yeah, guys. Should we do final thoughts for this team?
We
I
can
think
we can
should've-
we can
we
use some
should've got
final
it.
thoughts. Sure.
Yeah. Mainly playoffs or not? What do we think?
Oh, it's so
No,
hard, it's so
by the
hard
way.
to say about the rest of the
Oh
information.
yeah, I'll think
but-
we maybe wait till we do all of them and then we say if we
Oh.
go there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Fair
yeah.
enough.
That's fair. Big fan of the draft.
Okay, so the next team is the Dark Moon Lunas. So that is a team that's
Beta go.
Beta Thunder rated very highly, as we can as he can tell. He said he loved this team. So
True. We love this team.
um
I mean, I guess since I'm so lovingly given the floor, I think this is kind of the same deal as last team, where there's a lot of heavy hitters in their respective gens. Specifically, YBW comes to mind for RBY. Lord ST, of course, the Gen 7, like perennial top of the pool. Makaya usually does well in Gen 5. Gang in Gen 3. And then, much like the Meloetas kind of that we talked about previously, like after that, you kind of start having a little drop off in terms of, you know, people who've done well or at least played well in the past, but kind of have had middling results or, you know, have not really had a kind of landmark Rans moment yet.
yeah.
So,
Oh,
I don't-
one quick note. Vios is on vacation or something.
So, yeah.
Otherwise,
He's
probably
the Gen
would be
6
starting,
players,
right?
and I believe Amaranth is the
Yeah.
roulette
Yeah.
player.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'll say I actually think this is. I think it's a little bit of a masterclass from Amaranth. I think it's a really good draft. I think all the
I agree.
players are- I think Dunox is super
Yeah, I
good.
think once Viaz comes back, I think
I'm
the
trying to find
gets a
a.
lot better.
Yeah, obviously. I'm trying to think of like a weaker spot on this team. I think that they've had taken good care in making the. Not to disparage anyone, but I think they've taken good care in using the late end of their draft to draft the more turbulent formats like Click Think. I think that's a new player, Gen
Yeah.
4.
Gen 4, yeah.
Probably gonna do fine. And early in the draft, secured Losco, obviously amazing. X Gang, best in slot. Lord ST, maybe best in slot. YBW, probably best in slot. I think YBW is so good.
Yeah.
Makaya, great Gen 5. Amaranth, great roulette option. Stariel, obviously Stariel's great in tier. I don't really know about Stariel's Rans history per se.
He's pretty good, I
Impact-
believe, yeah.
Impeccable, I think that's
I think
is that
there's only
a
one slot
Im-
I'm a little bit worried about.
Impeccable's German.
And
I know that.
Gen 9 best of 5, especially for like a tiebreak or something, I could see maybe some potential tiebreak issues.
Yeah,
Because
because
grabbing Losco round 1 makes a lot of sense. But having to put him in GSC, like he's great everywhere, he should do great in GSC.
It is, yeah, it's interesting.
You really want to put him in 9 or one of the
yeah.
Yeah, but
stronger pools.
in a tiebreaker, you'll be able to.
In a tiebreaker, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm more wondering because obviously Dunox, I think he's a very good player. I'm more wondering if it's like he'll struggle a bit more against people like GXC or something like that, because a lot of people picked as their early picks some Gen 9 BO5. Here they picked a bit later.
Nah, dude,
I think,
handle it.
So I'm looking at Dunox's record right now. 4-3 last year in RBTT, 2-3 in World Cup last year, 4-3 in World Cup 2 years ago, 4-1 in World Cup 3 years ago. It's not really the kind of performance you would want to see for a best of 5, but independent of Rance, very good player, so it
Yeah.
could work out. But
Yeah.
it would be a bit of a question mark.
Some good individual performances as well. I
Yeah.
think is worth noting. Like I think Gen 9 Swiss, they knocked me out of top cut. I don't know how far they ended up going, but
I think they went pretty
Yeah.
far. Yeah.
yeah.
My other question would be, what do you guys think about the doubles? Because I heard some mixed opinions of people what they think about Karthik. As I think they struggled last year. They were a sub and didn't do well. And Optidox she's a new player, so there's some uncertainty on how she'll do. What do you guys think?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being a new player though.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. The thing is, she's unproven. but-
Lao Tzu said, a bowl is most useful when it's empty.
Oh,
So
bars,
unproven player-
bars.
An unproven player, they could be anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
Dubs is very good, I will say. I think she's one of the better players in the Dubs 2 pool. She played RBL for us last year,
And she did
and
super well.
and she was like one of our best results. I think she went like 5-2 or something across a pretty good pool.
By far.
RVEL is like, come on. It's like reading tea.
I mean, that's what
The double
what it is, right?
events is solid in RBL.
Yeah.
I was a good player.
She went-
because the Dubs 2 didn't exist in RBTT last year, so this is essentially
I guess you could say that. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, she went 5-4, I checked.
I think it's possible.
Oh, maybe I'm just lying then. Okay. She's very good.
Great name of Jack of Spades name to back them up there.
Jack of Spades, yeah, that's my guy. That's regional winner. That's
Yeah.
Yep.
Metagross alumni.
Yeah.
Go dash Jack of Spades, man. I like that mention. I think Stories is a great flex. I mean, you can
yeah.
put Stories anywhere that falters, and you'll probably get, decent performance. Not like or a good decent results.
Yeah,
like, let's say.
she can make
I
it
think
work.
the other thing is, I'm a big fan of the Stories buy solely because if you want to move Losco out of GSC,
Yeah.
You can put
let's say you
stories,
need him
yeah.
in 9 or 8 or anywhere, you can put Stories in there.
Yeah, because she played that in World Cup of Rounds, yeah. So she knows kind
Yeah.
of how it works.
Assuming Violet River's on the bench. I mean, like Violet River, it's kind of funny to see like pick 130 roulette.
Yeah,
But Violet River played really well against Michael, just got unlucky and
yeah, that
ended
happens.
up losing.
So maybe we'll
but-
see her in the main roster.
That's also the thing with VOs though. Like VOs will go to 6, and Amaranth or Losco will probably go to roulette.
Yeah.
I guess.
So it's just a temporary band-aid fix for this week, I think.
Speaking on, I guess I should know Gen 6 more than most people. I have no VR's intel. I'm not really sure, but like, obviously, VR's a fine player. I think he'll do fine. But I don't have any real insight into their experience or performance in Gen 6 Rainbat specifically. Like, I don't, not even like ladder stuff. I mean, that's
He had a great
who knows.
World Cup,
Yeah.
notably.
I'll
Great World Cup. That's good enough for me then. I'm not gonna say it's a bad buy. Just one that,
Yeah, fair.
is
maybe
it-
like one of the few buys on their team where it's not like on the top end of their pool, so to speak.
Okay, there's no information for VR's. Nice sheet, Wiggly Tough.
Is that a different video?
But
No,
Oh,
that's the
it's
same
maybe-
guy.
It's maybe. Oh,
Yeah,
is there
yeah,
two?
the
Oh,
name-
okay, there's two.
name-
Oh, there we
yeah, I
go.
was gonna say.
You put his
What's
PS
what's the name
username and
changes?
his. It's his PS username.
uh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe he changed name.
yeah, just a quick note. If they change their name within the last year, so like if they change their name in 2025, the data I was pulling for didn't update that. So
Oh shit. Yeah.
yeah. Hopefully that doesn't come up too much, but it should. If they had a record in 2025, it'll show up. Just might not be the same username as previous years, and yeah, just be mindful of that.
Okay.
No, should be right.
You got any intel on Papi Loco? That's a Mexican player, right?
Mexican. Yeah.
No,
I believe he's pretty good. I had him in my BSSCL team, and he struggled, but I believe he's a good BSSF player. He plays it in his spare time, so he knows his stuff. I see.
Fair
What
enough.
did you think? Because I think you played him in tryouts. Okay, he's probably
Well.
dead.
Yeah,
Well,
GG.
yeah. Okay, fuck me, I guess.
I'm just trying to give everyone a fair shake because I hate for some guy to watch this like, oh, I wonder what they're gonna say about me, and then just fucking gloss over him completely.
Yeah.
Ivar's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
Shout out to Ivar. Part of Benelux. I just assume anyone from Benelux is like decent at the game. At
Yeah.
This point.
And then there's one player I'd never heard about. I know nothing about Bat Player. Does anyone have
certainly.
any?
I can talk about. I can talk about this one a bit. Bad Player. PS username is OK132. They played in tryouts. Played a good number of games, but not like a standout performer or anything. I'm kind of doubt this is a Gen 9 sub. So I guess in the end I don't really know much either.
Okay, so it's a mystery.
Maybe. You know, a bowl is most useful when it's empty, though.
Yeah. Just recycle your metaphors.
That's who said that. I think Lao Tzu might have known a little bit more than you, buddy. No, I don't fucking know.
One fun fact, as of a few minutes ago, their manager recently just won the BSS circuit.
Oh yeah, Derpy sucks. Oh shit!
Hey, shout out to Derpy. Congrats.
Finally winning because they've been trying to win it for so many years and now. So good job. But yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it must be nice to hit finals of a second, not get slimed out by Michael the Best on his like fourth game that day.
This is just a therapy session for drifting, by the way. So
yeah.
Drifting will qualify for Gen 1 like PU fucking circuit finals, and then Michael just appears out of nowhere. So I don't know if Beta's still. He might be fucking messing around with chemicals.
What's up?
Oh, he's here.
So I guess like one of your kind of critiques on your power rankings was that you thought like strong players, right, but not put in the right places. Were you aware that Vios was on like vacation or some shit when you wrote that?
No. I mean, so I wrote in my original power rankings, I had Vios in ORAS.
Okay.
I think for me, it was more so this week's current lineup spot, specifically the Gen 2 Lasco.
Yeah.
Is what really threw me off. I think, you know, Micon, I don't know the correct pronunciation, excuse me, but I think they were the obvious kind of round one GSC pick if that's what you were leaning towards.
Yeah.
But when I personally see round one Lasco, my mind does not immediately go, that's my GSC player. I think that's Roulette fair. Or BO5. So I think with that was kind of my major critique. So so I was like, who's really the GSC player here? That was kind of my big thing, is I don't really know. And then I think kind of, again, much like with the Meloetas, it's like the Dubs players are not, I think, both first-time RBTT doubles players, and of course with, you know, the expanded doubles pool, it's very competitive this year. So I was just carefully or cautiously optimistic that, you know, these newcomers will kind of put up the numbers that Lulunalos are hoping for.
That's fair.
But I do think the top kind of like, you know, Gens 3 through 9, I think are all really solid. Gen 1 as well. I think it's kind of like Gen 2, doubles, roulette, factory, Hackmons, where it's like they're not really the people we normally see starting RBTT. And I think they're kind of, you know, need to step up in order for this team to do well.
Yeah, I like this team. I'm gonna say I like them more than the last one.
Yeah.
Obviously. Like
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
I think this is a super solid team. I can definitely like top 2 in my eyes. Maybe I'm glazing, but I do like this team a lot.
Glaze.
Been one of the more discerning ball knowers in random battles in the managerial. Drifting
Unlike
player
me,
to watch.
who knows no ball.
Drifting player to watch. YBW.
Yeah.
Bro, player to watch is like someone that's, you know, underrated. You're just seeing the best player on the team. Right?
Player to watch LeBron James. Maybe this guy's good.
Draft
Players
number,
watch fucking Ronaldo, bro.
Ronaldo's 45 years old, has an ACL. That guy's scoring no goals in World Cup. That's what
Oh my god, they're talking about soccer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, YBW pick 31 wasn't in RBT last year for
Really?
I
He wasn't RBTT.
Bro's just waffling. He was
Wait,
in the
wait. Oh my, I'm gonna get an idiot. Am I gonna... is YBW that French guy?
No, that's
No.
ICAZU. That's ICAZU. Oh my god. What is bro saying?
ICAZU, that's the drifting pick for Gen 1.
Okay. Just pick
Is
the
it the
permanent
Bangladesh?
player.
I see.
Drifting player
You know
to
what?
watch, French YBW.
Yeah, YBW. You know what? I must have seen someone in you to mix you up with. So that's my play to watch.
Okay.
What do you guys think then? Final thoughts. I have one personally. I'm looking at the Gen 9 random battle core. 79, pick 82, pick 114. That's something that would be a little shocking to me. I guess Losco could move up to Gen 9, but
Yeah,
As
giving
it
us
is right
stories gives you that flexibility, which is
That's why-
like just good roster construction.
I get why I
Okay.
it.
I'm not. I think there's an asterisk over impeccable because he's been like out of the scene since the last RBTT, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure how he's gonna go form wise. But like obviously when he was active, he was very good. So
Yeah,
yeah,
well.
it'll be one to watch.
Okay, should we
and
move on?
Lichess did very good in Swiss, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
again,
sorry.
second to Losco.
That's what I was. That was my.
He was
lost
second,
only
yeah.
He lost only
That
one
was-
series. But
That was my
that
my
player who
PR
beat him.
complaint.
That player who beat him in that one series must have been a discerning individual to be his only defeat.
Okay.
That was my
Yeah.
main complaint. Is you have the top two finishers of Swiss, and neither of them are in BO5. Which
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fair.
is,
funny.
Okay. Next
Okay,
team
that's
is the best team, if we're being honest. Why? Look at this handsome fella. Already beat the best player in the pool. This guy is very good.
Oh my god!
So yeah.
Well,
guys
so
This is my team. I'm
Yeah.
very happy with our squad here. I think we've got like definitely like a strong roster, and I think we're like a good shout to win like whatever match we come into. Generally, yeah, I think we had a couple cheap underrated pickups. Like Rofner slid so late to us. I think Shadow's an underrated pickup. KSC going round 16 is just insane. So I think, yeah, we got a few maybe underrated players or ones that we got a bit late. But yeah, I'm very happy with this roster.
My number one question for this roster is: will we see Emdil off the bench?
When
Please.
there's Michael.
My number one question is why Jolie is like on the bench. What are you like?
Oh, he couldn't
like
play
you
this week.
Oh,
away this
okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Unfortunately, that wasn't in his sign-up post. He didn't think it started this week, but
Ah, shit.
yeah, obviously
What's
he
up?
would be in
Gen 9
if
Butterfly.
if we had the option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what slot
okay,
would you put
fair
him in?
I don't want to dox our next fucking lineup, but
What a
Fair
try
enough, fair
hard.
enough.
yeah, he'd be obviously he's known for best of 5 Gen 9, but
Yeah.
that's an
Yeah.
option.
I guess the
I-
number... Oh, go on. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I would say one thing that does concern me is Trade and Roulette. Trade, that's a very old name. I remember that from like RBTT 3, I think is when they got their start. Hasn't been around in recent years, if I remember right. I guess I could check, but
They were
and
in last
I don't
RBTC,
really know if
but they didn't do well. Yeah.
yeah, not like super great performance. I guess 2 years ago they did pretty good. But yeah, I think in the stack pool, that is Roulette. Not sure how that one's going to work out. And then I watched Oakley's game in Hackmons. Lost to the Hackmons guide writer, Platinum Cheesecake.
Yeah.
I thought there were a bit of misplays there, so I'm not really sure how that one's going to shake out. Otherwise, yeah, very solid team. Yeah, just not too much to say. I'm very glad you picked up Shadow 079. He was a beast in the tryouts, so it's great to see him starting even in his first RBTT.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one obvious takeaway, overwhelmingly Australian draft. I think
we got 3.
There's.
What do we?
you have more than 3. Come on.
Isn't Scarlet?
That's 3. That's
isn't
literally.
That's
4.
Isn't Scarlet Australian or New Zealand?
No,
she's American.
Okay,
American.
fuck me, I guess. Yeah.
I guess it's not really. I just with the managers, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm looking a lot of I'm not gonna say like underdogs because they're actually good players, but they're a lot of good players who are randomly like sort of under the radar. Like nobody ever they just sort of slip between the cracks sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I just gone through obviously Mishi not like that. Mishi, so disregard that. But you know,
Roughness.
maybe a good example, Ninja Dog playing Gen 5 Rambats for the better part of what 4 years now.
A decade.
It's
Yeah.
it's pretty don't get me wrong, he's my mate, so I'm not trying to just butter him up, but he's he does give really solid performances against top of the pool RBTT level opponents.
Yeah.
Some names here I'm not too familiar, especially with the older gens like Gomdul, Anankaios, Scarlet. I mean, I know Scarlet, but that's because I'm friends with her. I don't know what Rainbat's tournament records Scarlet has. Kingslayer Caterpie, again, a person you sort of know if you're really really into it, but not one of the Hollywood names of Gen 1 by any means.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of more exotic names, which can be a good thing because they might go later in the auction than what they're worth, but also could be a risky thing because they're not so much a known quantity.
That's fair.
Yeah, I guess if I could jump in real quick, I would say so 2 through 4, right? Scarlet, Anankaios, Gomdal. I think Anankaios, this is first RBTT.
Correct. Yeah.
Same with Gomdal.
Second.
Scarlet
second
played
Gomdal.
last.
Gom's played.
Oh yeah. Sorry, second. Scarlet played last year as well. Went 3-5, I believe.
2-6.
2-6. Oh.
Okay. Well, I'll look into that real quick. But I think it's a bit of a gamble here on those, not as proven, right? But given where they were taken in draft, it's a bit late, right? It could be a gamble that really pays off. And I think doubles is looking really good. That's a good thing. And the SV core looks very good as well. Just it didn't work out against the Hoopers because we have the best SV. But overall, very solid team.
Glaze. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, overall, very solid team. I just think as long as the old gens perform well, definitely playoffs and maybe in contention to take the whole tournament for sure.
Yeah, I mean, this is a team that's
Appreciate that.
you're gonna. Again, it's so awkward to try and be critical when I'm talking to the guy who runs the team.
with the right in the call.
You're either gonna you're gonna come last or second last, or you're just gonna blaze through and get in the playoffs. You know what I mean? This is not a team that ends up just being mid.
Yeah.
I think this is a team that's gonna go hot, or it's gonna go cold, just because that's the nature of drafting. I think Ninja Dog, great example. Don't get me wrong, one of my highest rated players. That's my boy. But if you go check Ninja Dog's records, I think he literally will go undefeated or unwinning every tournament.
Yeah.
You never know who. You don't know who you're gonna get in the Gen 5 arena. Yeah, I mean, go check right now. I might just be talking out my.
Let me see.
What?
No. You're right. 0-4. So I'm going last year first RBTT 0-4, World Cup 5-1. Didn't play RBTT in 2024, but went 5-2 in World Cup, and then 6-1 in RBEL. and then 2-3, 3-2, 3-2, 2-6, 4-2.
Oh yeah, so he's
Yeah,
really a
it's
do or
a-
die. Yeah.
I mean, this guy, you could get
Yeah.
anyone. Like,
Yeah.
who knows?
Anything
Like,
can happen.
Gen 5 is such a like variance heavy gen. Like I can always trust him to click good buttons and play
Oh,
well.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's just like
I've been drafting on my World Cup team to play it for the last like 5 years. But
yeah.
yeah, I hope he does well. In fact, I'm gonna go as far to say it. Drifting's luck of the team.
Oh my god.
Drifting's luck of the team.
This is like one of the oldest Rans players. He played in RBTT2. That was in 2019. I was
Oh
just someone to keep.
shit.
I mean, like, yeah, like just press the right button until it goes back. The only one he didn't play in was the one where the room didn't even exist. How is this a player to keep an eye on? He's been
Oh,
around.
bruh.
Are you gonna have a go at me if I say my luck of the team is BC Elliott? That's such a lame. No, you know what, Ninja Dog, you're my luck of the team. Good job, mate.
Hell yeah.
Good job,
By the way, we're just waiting for the moment we need him most to unleash Emdel.
Let's load up some Fortnite.
Yes, please.
Okay, next are the Hoopas, who are here.
Oh. So I am on the Hoopas. I probably should have asked Fragments for kind of just like draft thoughts, but I didn't. So here we are. I think this is kind of what I would want if I was drafting, right? This is kind of the approach I would want to take. As you can see, they got their SV3 core.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got their SV core very early, and then they also took a bit of a gamble on the doubles, but it obviously did not work out this week. But both have solid results, if maybe a bit newer to the scene. And then they took Roulette very early. Livid Wash, great player, did great this week, and I expect that he'll do very good in the weeks to come.
Yeah.
And I was kind of ribbing Fragments about it. I was like, I think the only mistake you made really was taking me round 10, because you really didn't have to do that. I think I would have been, especially for Gen 4. It's like Gen 4, click rocks, click super effective move. You're probably going to be fine. But I also have been talking a lot recently, and that tends to drive up draft value. So
Yeah.
I guess I can kind of see it. Drift Trick, very good in Gen 3. Just don't let him near the Gen 2 slot, because he might rage. I teamed with him on World Cup. That's exactly what happened. So as long as he never... But for Gen 2, we have a very solid player in Flights. Had a 380 something? Like, what was it?
Oh, that-
384 turn
something,
game
yeah,
against...
that's
oh
insane.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, against Scarlet, won. So definitely the grind for Gen 2. Girls See Ghosts, super solid results in World Cup. So all around, I'm very happy with the team I ended up on. Very good sub slots as well.
Yeah, I like
think,
this a lot.
I think we're going to playoffs, and obviously we're going to win as well.
Okay.
Just saying it now.
Sure, buddy.
Oh, sure.
Interesting.
Yeah,
you-
I put in my power rankings this as one of the top 2 teams. And I stand by that. I stand by that assessment.
Let me do some analysis here. I
I think the player to watch is Pokeblade 101. Really up
No. You know, I'll tell you this one. I'll tell you this one at the start, because this is a clear standout for me. My player to watch is Adeline. I don't know.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'm shocked Adeline went so late, because Adeline beats my ass every time we play. I actually can't do anything. I'm helpless. But Pokeblade, great player. I love some strong ladder influence on this team, but I think Urpa chooses someone. This Magic was someone who looks maybe more closely at the ladder, and trusts the ladder more than maybe some other managers, because you see Zoe Cafe, a classic ladder character, and on the
Yeah.
Gen 6 and 7.
Zoe Cafe went 5-0 in World Cup.
Oh yeah.
In pools.
Is that
Yeah, that's also
6-1 overall? So
Oh wow.
yeah, there is some a newer name to the scene, but there is also tournament experience to back up that ladder
someone-
ranking as well.
I remember Zoe, I think last year when I was managing RBTT, complete random ladder person. I had to track them down. Thank God, I believe they're from China.
China, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played for
Yeah,
China.
there are similar times I managed to catch them online on PS one day and said, "Yo, sign up for this tournament. I want to draft you." A similar thing. No name. I believe a Indian old gens player, like
Yeah.
old gen OU, who won a circuit or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Good, a very very hot new prospect in general, but deep insider knowledge on the top of the Gen 6 ladder will tell you that this is an individual who's been rocking a GXE that starts with a 9. Which,
Oh, yeah.
you know, no name's definitely a secret grinder. Yeah, I again, it's hard to say with no like. I mean, so like just a good clicker. I doubt they will go like winless or anything crazy like that. I think they'll do bare minimum fine. Yeah, Drift Trick, great player. I'm a big Drift Trick fan as a fellow Drift head. On the council of like me, Rain Listener, and Drift Trick.
Oh, he's good.
Pretty high ranking, highly.
I think he's the best in the pool, for the record.
Yeah, I
in Gen
believe
3.
so.
I think I'm favoring X Gang, but I
Yeah,
can see
sure.
that.
Yeah,
Is
it's-
coming off a best in performance from last year, whereas I think
But
Gang went 500.
the problem, like before, like I don't know anything about Drowsy. Obviously, Drowsy 69 player from like Circa. I don't know, complete unknown quantity for me. And then and below Drift Trick is where I start to ask some questions. Flights of Fancy, good. I always associate them with being one of the more like supportive elements of Benelux in the modern gens. So it's interesting to see Gen 2, but I mean they won. Maybe they did they play Gen 2 during World Cup of Rambats? Maybe
Yeah, they went 3-2, I believe, in
3-2?
pools.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Pick. Girls See Ghost, Canadian player, lots of hype behind.
Yeah, it's been like 9-1 in World Cup or something.
Yeah.
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 Crazy.
I think that's like fine. Code and Breakfast Enjoyer, really late in the auction. Never heard of either of them. Usually, don't get me wrong, I'm a singles guy, but usually I've heard of the doubles player.
I believe
And
Code
those
is
are-
a ladder hero. I think I saw them with
Okay.
like 85
No.
plus. I know they have been laddering.
Code had like 85 GXE, Breakfast had like 90 GXE on 2 accounts, and both of them made doubles OU circuit this year.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Platinum Cheese.
Yeah, so kind of like a value pickup by getting a DOU player that also has played the ladder as well. So a bit of a different approach from other other teams and how they pick their doubles, but didn't work out this week. Hopefully it works out in future weeks.
One fear I do have, Livid, fantastic player. That's my goat. It's so scary to have your first pick in the draft. You see, they were 4th pick. They got number 4, Livid. Have you go into roulette, which is going to be the hardest. Like, that's why sometimes I've even dabbled when I was managing tournaments, thinking of putting my strongest Gen 9 player not in BO5 and BO3, just so they can get more wins. You know what I mean? It's so scary to put all of your chips in essentially on your player generating your star player generating wins in the most stacked difficult slot. That's always going to be a risk to take, but Livid, if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Livid. Great. I like it. Livid, uniquely skilled at the oldest and newest generations, I would say. I don't think anyone else really strikes me as being that good at both like 1, 2, 8, and 9. Like
Lady Rider.
Lady Rider.
Yeah.
My goat, the true goat.
No,
You got a lot of goats drifting with our
drifting victim Lady Rider. I don't know. I'm joking.
Also, the Hoopers
Uh,
have the best BSSF in the pool, which is pretty good.
Yeah, hands.
Yeah.
Lost to Slickles though, week 1.
Yeah, maybe he.
Heard
Happens,
the guy
happens
he
to
lost
the
to
best of
Haxton.
us.
Oh yeah.
This is interesting. Upper, I think someone is always sort of given, someone who's always favored unearthing sort of newer talent or more prospective, like, ideas rather than just being some crony who drafts all the old boomers or whatever. But yeah, it makes it a little bit hard to analyze. I don't like it as much as Amaranth. I don't like it as much as the Lunalas or the Moons or whatever you want to call them. But I think it's a cool team.
I think it's good. I just think there were a couple of overpays of people they could have got a little later. Like, I think in the Gen 1 pool, Girlsy Ghost, I think, went a little bit early. Granted, you could see that World Cup record as evidence enough to get them that early, but it's, you know,
I mean,
that's
Gen 8
a
also,
opinion. Gen 8 as
like,
well.
Drowsy is
Drowsy went
definitely
early.
a decent player, but like you could have got Starreal or Ruffner in that round,
Yeah.
and they'd
Yep.
have been the more proven picks. Ruffner especially.
But
I think
otherwise, I
Pokeblade will
like.
do well. I think Pokeblade will do well. I'm a Pokeblade believer.
Yeah, Pokeblade will
Oh.
always do well.
What are we saying, bro?
I'm just trying to.
Yeah, someone, Wigglytuff, pull up Pokebase records real quick, just so we can see if he might do well.
Oh, I mean, it's it's Slickle streaming, but yeah, no. Look at how long that history goes. I don't. If that's not enough sample size for you, you're crazy.
I think he struggles a bit in general. You see that 3-4 here? That's pretty. Yeah.
Emblematic of a total system failure.
Good thing this your look for the team or not?
Pokeblade. Drifting luck at a team. I said it before. I'm saying it again. Adeline, the goat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Adeline's gonna have a great season as long as she gets like sleep, which is a foreign concept to her. As long as she gets sleep, I think she'll have a great season.
Which
we should send her some melatonin or something.
But yeah, and I also like the subs.
I also want to shout out Platinum Cheesecake. Wrote
He's
the
good.
guide for Hackmons and executed it perfectly in week 1. That's the GOAT.
That's
Bro's just glazing his team for all the time.
They got a cool sub lineup too. Tyler, old gens.
Yeah.
Current
Big
gen.
West, yeah, Modern
Crit
Gen.
Somnia is one of my regular flames on the Gen 6 ladder.
Yeah, he's good.
So they can cover that. The Trace is really good in like Gen 3 and stuff, like 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Maybe I think of Trade.
Just all around, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
You're thinking of trade.
My bad.
I'm pretty sure Trace has played Gen 3, but just also a good all-rounder.
I think-
can kind of slot in wherever.
I think they play doubles as well, which could be good as a sub.
Yeah.
Or in case something goes wrong. But yeah, good team.
Yeah.
All right, who's that?
Solid, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, shut up,
Like,
Ghost.
Similar level to Relic Song Royals, I think.
Mecha
That's my read on that.
Magunas. Okay, so this is the
Oh,
Pew
boy.
team.
This is like the classic like tour jerker team. I like it. Hell yeah.
Oh, do you?
this was me.
Yeah,
this
you
was-
couldn't pull it off, but
Hey, we were like one like millimeter away from playoffs when I
Uh-huh.
this Gambit. No, but obviously I like this team. I think this team's so good.
I agree.
I obviously maybe we should go into more granular detail. It's sort of hard to like explain some of these players without actually like knowing all the context of wider Smogon tournaments, because there are some like Comp just won like a trophy, like insanely good. That's like and Forbes Amelia. That's my bro. He's super good. Yes or no, my
not
dude.
in doubles, interestingly.
Oh.
This was the most insane moment of the draft. No, he hates Fred.
He hates
Fred
doubles. Yeah.
This is
Oh, does he?
the
Okay.
biggest surprise of this auction for me. How is Yes or No, my dude, otherwise known as Yon MD, going 133? That guy's like a BO5 like level player. I'm not saying he's
think he
going to
signed
be the
up
best thing
late.
lock in the team.
He also went like
That's
06
good.
last year, I think.
Oh, shit.
Something.
Oh, it happens. It happens.
It does.
Maybe for you. I can't relate to that.
Look at
Oh,
one bad tour. All it takes is one bad tour to ruin your draft. I
Okay,
don't
Grandpa.
know.
But yeah.
He's I've known Jan MD for like fucking 6 years at this point. He's always just kind of underrated. Doesn't talk a ton, like in public spaces and stuff like that. But he's definitely had very good moments at some points. I think this will be a good year for him. I know last year not as much, but I think this will be a good year.
I mean, the
We'll
odds
see
would
how it
be-
goes.
The odds that would be given all his performances on it being a good year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
people have too much recency bias in general.
Yeah.
This is
Don't get me wrong, I do think he's great. But that's perhaps the reason
And-
why he did slide so far.
Yeah, especially if he
Yeah.
does do good. That's huge value because that was like pick number 133. What is that? Like round 13 or something?
I believe
Really
that's,
deep in the subs.
this team.
Oh,
was
that's-
this,
Yeah.
that's
this team also did
Oh, yeah.
something I like, which is they put their like earliest drafts, they slotted them in like random like yee ass tiers. You know what I mean? Like Mekon like getting your first slot in Gen 2 of all things. Assuming Mekon performs up to standard, that's like gonna
She
be
will.
you will.
That's
yeah.
gonna be like, yeah, she's gonna generate like 1 trillion wins compared to Livid Watch, who, you know, on paper might be the better player, one of the best Rambats players, but it's gonna be harder for Livid to generate wins playing against like, you know, a LeBron-esque lineup every week in the roulette slot.
I mean, Mekon round 1 is it just makes sense because I think she's, especially with Livid going to roulette, it makes her easily the best player in that pool,
By
and she
far,
could
yeah.
very feasibly go 7-0. Like
No
that
Livid,
wouldn't
no
shock
Mr.
me at
Soup.
all.
No Ibito, like she's undoubtedly the best.
Yeah, I like all the early slots. A lot of I believe 2 managers from South Asia. I don't know if like India specifically, but sort of countries adjacent to India. A lot of players from there, like their World Cup team, you see on this lineup: My Java, Let's Rumble, Kai,
Yeah.
DJ Illuminati. Like
I think
they're
Comp as well.
a lot of.
Comp's
I think
American, isn't
Comp
he?
Is
he's
American, yeah.
Oh,
He might be.
Never mind.
He
my
might
bad.
be like, I don't know, like if
USN,
he's like
yeah.
of South Asian descent, but he's from America. Yeah, like I like a Piyush.
Oh.
Great play. I love Piyush in the roulette. It's gonna be great to watch. And
Wait.
Oh,
Real
sorry.
quick. Bo Rida, Hackmons. What do we think?
Oh yeah. That's
W.
I think it'll be epic.
He won week 1. It's not updated yet, but yeah, he did win against Althiel.
yeah. So I think he's good, right? So I think he'll just do fine. I don't think he'll struggle.
Okay.
One question mark I have: Lax in Gen 3. Oh, Lax won, so you know, big ups to the goat. Laximus.
There were
Gen
like
3 is so
they had
random.
they did have some weird slots to cover, like format wise, because I feel Lady Rider kind of has to go to roulette or an old gen. Mekon's obviously Gen 2. And they don't really have a 3-player aside from Lax, I feel. So I feel like they don't have a lot of coverage. Like My Java's kind of forced into best of 5 if Piyush has to cover roulette or Gen 3 or Gen 1 or something. So I think it's working out. Like I think it's actually they've done really, really well because Lax is obviously super solid and could feasibly go positive in Gen 3. So it's, you know, and even if things go wrong, they've got Geordie on the bench. So
Jordy, who made
know.
the finals
Yeah.
of the Gen 3 Open, yeah.
I honestly think this is like one of the best teams. This team is
active.
nuts.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I like it more than the Amarith team, but I like it as much as the Amarith.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
It's sort of everything I like. A bunch of tournament players, a lot of players from like Team India who have been dominant on Smogon in general, like
Yeah.
for the last few years, like major rise in like player base quality. What else? Just great. Now I like it. I'm a big fan. My lock. So I'm spoiled for choice here, but I gotta go with my go. I haven't even none of us have even mentioned him yet. Snorlax numbers. Oh my god, in doubles, it's gonna be a masterclass. I'm telling you. My stock on this guy is so big. I'm a believer. Let me tell you.
What the fuck? He's played doubles for the last 4 years. We all know that.
Yeah. No. But this guy. Check back on the sheet in a couple months. You're gonna see his name at the very top. That's the goat.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Snorlax. I know him through Midwest. Very good player.
It looks so
Doesn't
lame
get
when you're
split.
reading actual numbers.
Yeah, we'll look at the previous
Yeah.
records here. Ooh.
I will say,
you have to look at his in-div performances too. This doesn't give the full picture.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
okay.
That was
That's
also, I
okay,
think, best of 5, not doubles.
yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
that because they also have ODR in
Yeah,
Midwest.
yeah,
Who plays doubles?
right, yeah. Yeah, he doesn't get to play doubles very much in World Cup, but in RBTT, very solid doubles player. Last year a bit rough, but before that, pretty solid records all around. I will say, when I was looking at, I was there at the auction, and at the end they kind of just list all the names. I was looking at it, and I was like, damn, this is the number one team just based off the strength of the names.
Yeah,
But
you
the
can never
parts
trust
don't
that.
fit. Yeah, the parts don't fit together as well as one would like. I think that's going to be the main struggle for them. This week, obviously, quite the stomping, but
Yeah, for those who are
probably
unaware,
the-
at the moment we record, it's 12-1 for Magirnas against Travelers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Probably against one of the weaker teams, week 1. Sorry, Mason, but still, I'd be dominating performance all around. We'll have to see how it continues, but I would probably write this down as a playoffs team personally.
Yeah,
If
that's
there's
fair.
if there's one
100%.
one weakness that I could say, I think that Gen 9 core is a lot less experienced than pretty much all the others in the tournament. But the parts are so like, I trust like my Java, great player. Let's rumble, shall we? That
Great
guy, I
player,
hate that guy. It's not even Jolteon that pisses me off. Obviously,
Wait,
seeing it on my screen.
You
makes
hate
me
that
mad.
guy?
No, I like him. But
Oh.
I'm talking about on Gen 9. Like anyone who plays OU ladder knows this guy. He's the Jolteon guy, and it's not the Jolteon that pisses me off. I can handle the Jolteon. It's oh my god, it's the high Drackle, man. That shit is so annoying. It's unkillable, and it does so much damage. I cannot stand that high Drackle. Oh my. Sorry. Yeah, and Kaifa's good. He beat AIM this week, which is that's a good one.
I love
It
how
bodes
it's-
well for the future.
I love how it's like a meltdown against Let's Rumble, shall we? And then there's, oh, by the way, there's Kaif as well. So,
Hey, very good. I've played against him before. That guy's good. I won, but I was using this was when Magina was allowed in Gen 9, so I don't even count that as a real win.
so yeah,
He's good.
Drifting's player to watch
I
out is
do-
Lax. So,
No, Snorlax.
yeah.
I do want to shout out Let's Rumble, shall we? I think I just fucking hallucinated. I thought he played in World Cup, but I'm not
He did.
finding him on the World Cup sheet.
Oh, he
He's in
played
Bangladesh.
in
Bangladesh.
And it doesn't make
qualifiers.
qualifiers, that's why.
Oh, qualifiers. Okay. I gotcha. Okay. But he had a very solid record.
every year, and yeah.
Yeah. Had a very solid record there, and then he played in my tryouts and went beast mode. So it's his first year of RBTT and he's starting, but I think it's going to go very well.
Oh yeah,
and
interesting.
looking at where he got drafted, right? Yeah, pick number 108. That's going to be huge value,
That
and I
is
think that's
cheap,
going to
yeah.
do.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
value.
I think that's going to do a lot of heavy lifting. So as long as
He
these
also-
slots work out as you would expect, right, out of such a strong lineup, right, and they don't get cucked by matchups or shit like that. This very threatening team to go against for sure, as the Travelers found out the hard way this week.
Yeah.
Okay. Next,
Who's up next?
we have.
Oh, don't tell me it's the Travelers.
Oh no,
Oh, no.
don't worry. We're safe. It's the Phantoms, which are led by Reginald, who made playoffs 3 times in a row and won twice. So, very high stakes for him. What do you guys think about this team?
Let me do some analysis.
Oh, okay.
I mean, speaking from like a
Um,
neutral perspective, it's probably like top 2 or top 1 teams, but I'm not really too sure.
Yeah,
you're
bro.
stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Unbiased.
I like some parts. I like some parts. I'm a little more dubious on. I will
That's
not
fair,
elaborate further. No, I'm joking. Okay. I mean, I'll go through. I'll be straight up again. I don't want to make any enemies here. It's just this is just what I have seen personally. Referrals, I don't even know who Referrals is. Maybe I'm just out of touch. It's
Yeah, you are.
No touch.
He got like 93 GXE and Gen 9, and he's always at the top of the
who gives
ladder.
a shit about GXE, bro? You can just decay and then farm it up again. I
I'm
know
the
people like
first person
talking about
to
it,
hit
but-
2600 on ladder ever.
Okay, that's pretty impressive. You know what? Sure, okay.
You know what? I was about
Yeah,
to hit,
no,
but
that's
never mind.
Someone to look out for, right?
Do they have any good tournament stuff? Because I
They went like 4-5 and
I follow the
RBTT 7.
tournaments mainly.
Yeah, we can look up the records.
Did Referrals get a name change?
No.
No, I don't think
No.
so. So
Okay.
I guess was out of the game last year, but has some experience. Not anything crazy though.
Yeah.
Sure. Hey, I rate it. Pacer, I actually think Pacer's quite good.
No, he's ass. He's very bad. He's, by the way, for the record, he's 12 and 30 against me in friendly games. So
On my whole soul, my family's life, everything. That's the inverse record, by the way.
Paycard. Oh God, isn't Paycard like a giga old name? I'm trying to think like what I know.
No, you're thinking of Mastercard. I made the
No,
same mistake.
no, I'm not thinking of. Is Mastercard's?
no,
is that-
Paycard is like a
is
small gun
that
player.
Sweepage?
Let me see. It's him.
Paycard. If I see like 2013
No,
join
wait.
day here, I'm at.
He's very old.
Yeah.
Let me
Signed
see.
up for OST
2016. Yeah.
2016.
Alright.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Did they play in World
One
Cup?
snake?
I recall this person playing in World Cup. I think.
I
They
think
did, I
played-
believe. US
Send me
South,
the
yeah?
record. That's gonna be my entire.
No,
opinion.
not this guy.
I'm not seeing anything on there. They went 1-3 last RBTT, and besides that, no other records.
That was in Gen 6 though, wasn't it? So it's a bit.
It was.
It's not the main gen.
Okay, that's fair.
So there's an asterisk there.
Sure. Okay. Master Chief, that guy's so good. He's gonna crush it. I love that guy.
Yeah.
Such a great name too. Yeah.
I feel like this is making me feel like a fraud because so many of these players, I'm like, I don't even like who's hair roll. Is this like a UK guy?
No, he's a Republican Dominic, I believe. He went like top 8 of an official recently. The
Top 8 of Masters.
Slogan Masters, yeah.
Top 8 of the Grand Circuit as well.
yeah. So
Okay,
he-
that's you know what? That's good.
He's
Like
legit.
94.
This is
There's like 94 GXC as well.
This is hoops spoo, right, or whatever.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've oh man, that's my fault.
Quick note about High Roll went 5-2 in last year's RBEL, so kind of making the jump from RBEL to RBTT.
Yeah.
Looks
okay.
encouraging. Yeah, looks encouraging for sure.
deserve
Arguably a snub last year though,
Yeah.
as well.
Hoops. I play against them on ladder pretty often. They're fine. Cow, great player in Gen 5 OU. Unsure about Rands. Went late. That's a UK. That's a UK blood.
Yeah, that's the whole managers who are UK. Trying to
Let's
get
hoping they
their
have a.
team.
Let's hoping that record is Peng and not NAF. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Don't carry so, bro.
Hey, Pig Warrior. See, Master J in Gen 3 and Pig Warrior in Gen 4. Like, does Master J play Gen 3?
won Gen 3 Open.
I'm familiar with Master J in. They won Gen 3 Open. Oh,
Yeah.
Just goes to show what I know then. Pig Warrior. I'd expect to see Pig Warrior in doubles, if anything. In Gen 4, late
think
get.
Pig Warrior is like a pretty flexible buy. Like, I can honestly slot him into anything from like Gen 3 and above. I think he's a pretty good all-rounder.
Yeah, definitely an
Yeah.
all-rounder. I am kind of curious, since you're here, Pesa, why not Damn You Captcha for Gen 4?
We actually, we didn't expect them to be in the pool for the first, like,
True.
most part. By that point,
Yeah.
like when we got them in the end, we were just like, wow, they're still here. And then before week 1 went up, we just had them play some games, and then we figured, we drafted Pig earlier. We expected to put him in the first place, so we'll give him a shot. But
Okay.
we'll make sure that both of them get some games in regardless. So
Fair,
too
yeah.
big of a deal.
Yeah, I'll cut to the chase. Keshba, Again, I think they're from Africa.
Yeah.
It's another thing. Like
They went
5-0.
5-0 in World Cup, and then
Okay.
they also made top 8 of the Gen 2 OU circuit, losing to the eventual winner.
Hey, that's good.
Damn, you did your research. Holy
See,
shit.
This is making me sound like an idiot, right? I promise. I know about all the other teams. Really, this team just happens to all the people who slipped through my cracks.
Very solid double score. Freya,
Freya
SLT.
That's I will say great double score.
That's
I'm a-
The best
an
double
insane,
score.
Yeah,
The best
I
double
believe
score
that's
for
the
sure.
value, Yeah.
You guys think best double? I could get behind that. Yeah.
Louisa's good, but I feel like BSS doesn't often go that fast in the auction. I feel like you could have gone BSS. Could have gone Louisa later,
The
but
pool was pretty chopped.
Yeah.
yeah, I guess that's true. A good pick. Multi is that Chiori?
Yeah, that's
Mikami or
Yeah,
whatever?
yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Peza, I have a question. So last year, Chiori went pick number 54 or something in the 50s, right? This year, 102. Were you planning on that, or was that you just noticed in like round 12 that they're still available, and you're like, all right, let's get it?
I was very confident that the picks I had in mind for the last few, like Gen 4, Gen 5,
Yeah.
Pig and Cow, I knew they wouldn't get picked up
Okay.
any earlier than that, so I knew we could prioritize other slots. Like Brody said, we might as well get Chiori because they're the best Hackman's slot. I'm like, I'm down. So that's pretty much it.
That's fair.
I would say
Yeah.
they're the best. I would say they're the best, but they're definitely on the higher end.
Yeah.
One of the best at least,
yeah, we're
I think.
kind of.
Wait, sorry.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, never mind. Go ahead. I was just gonna say, I can't believe we've made it this far without talking
without
about Michael.
mentioning this is what we was all building up to. Then, yeah, the crown jewel of any draft is on Michael, and not always in the best way. It's in the best way in terms of how good he
Level,
is.
yeah.
Guys, he is the best Rambats player. I'm confident saying this way. He is the best.
That's fair. Yeah.
I don't, and in
Got
real
a
life-
little lucky
real life-
against. Got a little lucky against Violet River.
Yeah.
But
Michael.
yeah.
Michael, his RBCT records, I think they've not always been reflective of how
No,
you know,
he's kind of struggling.
imposing he
usually.
is as a player. But Roulette might be what he needs, to be honest. I think Roulette's gonna really let the Michael that we expect every year.
It's-
I think he's finally gonna come out. Because one of Michael's problems has always been he always wants a bit of everything. He's switching gens every week to try and find something comfortable, and it's caused a lot of headaches in the past. But I think Roulette's like a slot built for this guy.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, I
the guy who had number one on every Rainbow's ladder on the website at the same time. It's
Yeah.
like really phenomenal talent. Michael, yeah, I think. Yeah, what do you think, Pacey? You got a good. I don't want to say you got like a good leash on this guy because it's. Like,
No, I wouldn't say
Okay.
that. It's
Bruh.
it's just that I think like you said, this is a slot that's built for him. He's probably one of the most versatile players.
Is he happy? Is he really confident in playing roulette? You don't think he's gonna want to? I'll play Gen 7 this week. Screw you! I'll get out of there, Errol. It's my time.
The minute we drafted him,
Confident,
he
bro.
asked me where he wanted to slot him, and he said roulette. He asked me if he wanted to slot him in roulette, so I'm pretty confident that's where he's most comfortable in, and I'm pretty sure he'll dominate the pool in that.
That's
Awesome.
fair. Yeah.
I agree. I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna make him my lock. Yeah, to be fair, if I made him my lock, it wouldn't even be that unreasonable given previous RBTT. It's not like I'm saying the guy who goes 7-0 every year is my lock. But hang on, I'm reviewing. Who's my lock? Who's my drifting lock of the team? You know what? Screw you. I am picking Michael as my lock. You can't. Say
Okay.
Okay. You're full of shit.
No, I'm saying this is gonna be the year he finally breaks the RBTT curse. He's gonna crush it this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I do want to know, Michael, like Drifting was saying, I'm looking at, I have the last 2 years of RBTT open. In last year, he played 4 different gens. And then 2 years prior, he played in like 2 different gens. So I think I've always been a fan of don't just move around just because you can. Staying in one pool and just grinding that pool, that's the best way to get a record, in my opinion. having been around for a while. So I think as long as he stays in roulette, we're looking at a very solid record for sure.
I agree. Yeah. Okay. Do we want to
and
talk about the subs?
I think in the subs they got really good value. I
Yeah,
feel like
definitely.
I like the sub.
Lucic going that late surprised me a lot. Was that like a late sign up or something?
No,
He only signed up for roulette.
Yeah, he signed
but
up.
it's like it gives some good flexibility if like you want to put if one of your other spots is suffering, you can take Michael, put them there, and put Lucic in roulette,
Yeah.
Exactly.
which is like a great
Okay.
solution.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think
Lucic
the
is
majority
also
of this team could slot in roulette.
yeah.
Probably be fine.
Lucic is also very flexible too. So yeah, just a lot of
Yeah.
room to move things around if needed.
Sergio Aguero, the man that Shake sees in his nightmares, the Sheet Diablo. I see. I'd like.
Yeah.
Like he's another UK guy. I think as a trend, a lot of people like to draft people from
Their
their World
country.
Cup
Yeah.
teams. Makes sense. Yeah.
It makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure I did it when I managed last year, so I can't even be too like critical. Yeah. Not as good in my opinion as McGuinness and Moons, but it's
I
a
think you're
good team.
smoking crack, honestly.
Yeah.
I think this is the best team.
You think it's the best team?
I think this and Hoopas are the best team, but
Well, just goes to show the diverse
Okay.
range of
that's my opinion.
Yeah, fuck Heatrans, I guess.
My opinions have been publicly made. Again, I know no ball, so take everything I say with a massive heap of salt.
Yeah, don't.
Listen. I gave the Heat Train something even more valuable than a playoff slot. I gave them the wild card slot. That's where you want to be. That's the fun. That's the fun place to be.
Let's see if you will curse us.
Eddie final
No, I got
thoughts,
nothing to say.
anyone?
No, I think.
No, I
it's-
think this team is super solid. I think they're definitely playoff.
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe top 3 or 4, I would say. They're very good, I would say, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Gen 9 is pretty insane.
turns out I didn't even know.
I think they've got one of the best Gen 9 cores and definitely the best doubles core, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see them not making playoffs.
Turns out I didn't even know half the players like the GOAT, apparently. So, on review, it does look a lot better. But,
And now we have
All
the
right.
team.
speaking of a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I just want to start by saying it is completely unjustifiable for drifting to be SV3. Put Hammy in. Fuck drifting.
That's not even the right team.
Wrong
It is.
team, but I agree.
Oh yeah. bro is just saying nothing.
Leave me alone. Jesus.
Well, I mean, I guess drifting won this week, so we'll put it off for a week. But next week, I better see Hammy in there. Quick note. Texas was subbed out for Blundergrath. I'm not sure what the reason
We're
was
on
there.
the
I'm assuming just
Travelers,
got
by the
through or
way.
something.
Stop looking at the wrong team.
We're
you doing,
travelers.
Oh, wait. Oh, I thought we were talking about. Oh, my bad.
Bro, oh come on.
We're on the time travelers.
This is like
Okay.
Hey, I mean, honestly, this team we've been memeing about this team like the whole time. I like this team, to be honest, even though they got smashed. Let's not even.
My bad. I thought I
They
heard
got
storms.
Oh
But
yeah, you're definitely
I
Death.
like this team. Separation's a great player. I think Separation, probably the best player from Team China. Haunted Boy, that's my bro. That's a good player. Aim's like a legendary clicker. Not even because he has like a YouTube channel or whatever. I'm not even like a hype beast. He's like a legendary long time clicker.
That
Clem?
is so good.
Grand Slam champion. ZS, Sheep Demon. Tom Bus, Plop. That's my son. Another YouTuber on maybe a channel maybe even better than PokeAms. Many people are saying this. Again, Monai, I like him a lot. Even that's 01V.
hot Wi-Fi
Like him a lot.
password.
Great
Yeah.
player.
Mayo.
Mayo, Gen 3 player. I think in SPL right now for Gen
Yeah,
3.
they're in this.
Kurt
yeah.
Kappa, top half of the GSC pool easily.
Yeah.
Alice.
Yeah, Alice.
Plays a bunch of old gens, like Gen 1.
Yeah.
Probably gonna do fine.
5-2 this World Cup, very good.
Yeah. Ideal. That's again another great great slot. Icy Penguin. Interesting. Icy Penguin's in doubles. That's unexpected. I think you could be used better. Oh, he's not even here. I think he could be used better elsewhere.
They. The interesting thing about this draft
Yes,
is they drafted 3 players whose best tier is BSSF.
Yeah.
So they kind of had their hands tied
Yeah, I'm kind
in
of
where to slot them.
I'm kind of like weirded out by like the choice of Radu being in BSS instead of Hackmons, and then Icy Penguin being in doubles instead of BSS. But I don't. Also, Genius X. Why is Genius X not in? Why is Genius X not
I
starting?
think he had a conflict this week or something. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Right.
Maybe in a time.
Doubles. I think Senior Vault Mike plays doubles. I think I played against him once in a doubles tournament.
He plays doubles.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like I think he's like obviously a sub late round pick. He's not one of the best doubles in the pools or anything, but he's probably gonna be fine.
He's solid.
Wait, so hold on, Drifting. Sorry to interrupt you, but you've been saying a lot of good things. What went wrong this week? What's going on there?
I can't explain it. Maybe they really did just get unlucky. But like, I like all the slots here. Like,
I'll say it's
granted,
more...
I think Tom Bus going. Don't get me wrong, Plop. That's my guy. I gave up my Gen 6 in World Cup for that guy because I wanted him on our team so bad.
But round 3 is like... Yeah.
Go on, he shouldn't be going that early. Come on, we can like, come on.
I think that's
even, like,
kind of the problem
like-
with this team in general is some slots were both too early.
You think so?
Yeah, Zio trip.
Absolutely.
Round 1. That was quite confusing. Yeah.
That's interesting.
I also noticed so separation for their round 2 pick. That's great.
Yep.
Icy Penguin, I feel like I know he's out of the call right now. So, but I would say this if he was in here too. Icy Penguin, I think went a bit too early.
Yeah.
Putting him in
He's one of the better BSS players,
for doubles.
I would say.
For doubles, he went too early.
Yeah, for
sure.
doubles.
There has to have been a hotter ticket doubles pick at that point, and then you put
Absolutely.
Icy Penguin in BSS. That's just like, you know. But I'm not gonna say like, oh, this team sucks, because they lost 12-1. Like maybe they really did just get unlucky, or maybe it's like they need to tweak something.
Give him a bit more time.
I'll give him week 2 definitely to like really make that decision. But I like all the parts. I'm not gonna lie and like say like, oh well, actually, your draft sucks. But like, you know. I can't in good faith say right now, oh, this is a playoff team easy, because you need to show it.
Yeah.
My only gripe here is I think like they don't really have any slots where they're kind of dominant.
Yeah.
Like they're just kind of everything is
Besides Gen 4.
or slightly below on average.
Besides Gen 4.
which is like
they're on.
I think that's their issue.
Margins for sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think only Gen 4. I would rank Steven Wi-Fi. I would rank that's what those numbers stand for. Steven Wi-Fi. I would rank. I think he's probably top Gen 4. I
agree.
I agree. Yeah.
But it's also Gen 4, which is
No,
a
Gen.
typical
Yeah,
Gen.
true.
Yeah, getting Gen 4 that early is like, what are we doing? But
They thought he was going to be their roulette player.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
possible. Yeah.
But
I think Zero did fine. I realize Zero's a good player. But
Yeah.
the problem is I can't say like, oh, he's a good player, he'll do fine roulette, because they're all great players.
Yeah,
that's
the
the
problem.
thing.
Again, like first pick, it's the same problem I have with Livid, and Livid's a better Brands player than 0-0. Just I'm not even sure if the stats back that up, but definitely an individual performance.
That's correct, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you're gonna need to be farming your wins. Look at your opening picks. 7 roulette, hardest pool. Gen 9 BO5, second hardest pool. Like Gen 4, an insanely volatile pool.
Yeah.
AIM went. What if AIM? Let's say don't get me wrong. AIM's a great player, but if AIM didn't have 300,000 subs on YouTube, AIM would not be 42nd.
Yeah, that's
it's just true. There's always going to be a degree of like, you know, clout, and like, like.
Okay. Even with the YouTube channel, I think
he's definitely worth
later.
being around 6 though.
I was
I don't
talking,
think it's overpay.
I was talking
I'd-
about Ghost with
honestly,
this.
yeah.
I was thinking more round 8, something like that for AIM.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. It's because AIM doesn't have much like tournament experience in Reigns. I think for what AIM actually is as a player, extremely appropriate
Yeah.
placement. But I guess
Okay.
it's so hard to say until
That's
you
fair.
actually see some wins. Tom Bus, is Tom Bus like in the top half of the pool for Gen 6? Yeah,
I'm not even
I'm
sure,
gonna be-
I'll go lie.
I like being like
Let me see really quickly. It's
if you
Excello.
it's hard to remember. I think I
Excello
might put him
Yerdunk.
above. I'd put him above Vios. I think. I'd
I'll-
put him above Hoops.
Don't put him above your dunk. Not above it. That's Vias.
I'd put him above Vios.
Not above Comp.
I'd
Maybe
say
above.
put him on the same level as No Name for now until we get
Okay,
more
yeah.
information.
So he's like third, fourth.
He's like-
which,
He's fine in the pool.
but I'm
But
like,
that's like your third round pick.
do you really want your round 3 pick to be third or fourth in the pool? That's like quite stacked. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like that. I think that's my problem with the draft.
Yeah. Some early picks.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. They're gonna have some trouble getting. I think they're gonna have some trouble getting value out of their earliest picks. I guess that's kind of what drifting is getting at.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a great question right now. Why is Haunter Boy not playing doubles? Why is Icy Penguin not playing BSS Factory? Well, I don't really know Radu or Althea. I can't make an evaluation of who's better in Hackmon, so put one of them in Hackmons. And then why is not like Genius X in for I don't
Gen
know,
9 or
let's
something
say
like that.
ZS or something,
Gen
and then
7.
put ZS in Gen 9.
Yeah, that's fair.
Why not do that? It's not like ZS is like a Rand's mainer who I need to play Gen 7. It's my birthright here. I need it. I need it. It's the only thing I can play. ZS plays more Gen 9 and Gen 7. ZS is like one of the best current gen players in like lower tiers and stuff. And even in OU, always put up good performances.
And it was very funny because this week ZS didn't even know there was a Rance calc or something like that. He was discovering it during the match. It was
No.
it was young.
Deadass?
Yeah, it was it was M4 who was sending him the links to the calcs and etc. for during the match. So
W ghosting.
and then M4's lost. See, whenever you do something good, you get punished for it.
he won. At the end, he won. So
M4's,
yes.
oh wait, no, I'm stupid.
But,
yeah, but
the game he sent the calcs he lost. So that's
I guess clicking is better.
So, I mean, yeah, I guess I need to pick a lock for this team. Who's my lock?
Oh, I really like
Oh,
this
boy.
player separation.
Yeah,
very
Pokeing,
un-
dude. Yeah.
yeah, I love Hida for Hida. Yeah, I love Pokemon. No, I actually think Pokemon will do alright. But I'm trying to think of like my lock, who I think is like the sleeper. You know what? My lock? I was gonna sound so lame. Give me Ideal as my lock.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not-
Fair
it's not
enough.
real.
Fair enough.
That guy, that's my lock for this team. That guy always puts up a good performance. That's like one of my most trusted like players in this sort of setting.
I would say as a final note, or I guess unless anyone else has any, we Beta and I talked to Gold Mason. I think a couple of hours after draft, just to like ask about some of the picks. Bit of nepotism going on. Made some picks of people from I think like the Gen 3 OU community here.
Like
Who-
Mayo or Evakima, something like that.
I think that's one of them, and then Iwakiyama. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another one of them. Not super sure how that's going to play out, and obviously week 1 it didn't. So
I mean, all of them,
I
like,
think-
Monai and Magialis are also big old gen type chatters.
right,
Yeah.
yeah. So we'll have to see how it goes. Probably one of the weaker teams, if not the weakest in the draft.
I feel like it's
I did.
pretty clearly the
No, shout
weakest.
out to Clem. You know, Clem bought me a drink when I went to visit Paris. That's my guy right there.
Oh,
I'm not calling him for last place. I refuse. Out of
Okay.
pure
buy
allegiance.
us 2
Shout out
drinks
to
and
Rowlet.
Buy us 2 drinks, Clem, and we will put you
Yeah,
second.
buy us more drinks, and we'll put you through the playoffs.
Yeah,
That's
one drink per like. Yeah, one drink move up. Yeah. Shout out to Rowlett. He played like an obscene amount of games in the tryout tournaments, and he did pretty good in them as well. So I'm glad to see that he's on a team. I think he'll end up making his way onto the lineup at some point. He's pretty flexible, plays a good amount of stuff. Hope to see him play in RBTT for sure.
Yeah. I like Rowlett, so he's a nice guy, so really happy for him.
Yeah, I think on paper this team's like as good as like maybe like the Hoopers in my head. So I don't think it's.
What the
fuck? I'm not riding this team.
All right, move on.
But that's not
Okay,
not
we're moving on. Okay, the last team, the Diamond
Oh my
Storm.
god, my home.
Okay. So I guess I'll just repeat what I said like 15 minutes ago. Drifting, get out. Hammy 3581 should definitely
Hammy's
Oh,
my
big
lock.
go.
SV3.
Hammy's my lock.
I expect.
Hammy's my lock. Yeah.
By the way, just so you guys know, I won my week 1. Just
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We don't
yeah,
care
Yeah,
about
whatever.
that,
That is a matchup. Hammy would have won it in less turns than you.
Oh, definitely.
And then, like I mentioned earlier, Texas Cloverleaf subbed out for Blundergoth. Probably just like got busy.
Yeah.
I would assume Texas Cloverleaf would start Gen 4 week to week.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, I can give you the insider report. Yeah, it's because we already won the week. We're like giving people chances to play.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But
Fair
yeah,
enough.
Really, week 1? We need that differential.
yeah. Not serious. That's not a
Exactly.
playoff team. So
Non-serious.
So,
I mean, it's so I don't
Beta.
really want to talk about my own team, so I might let.
Beta,
Well-
what do you think about? Oh, okay, well, good thing we have Beta who will talk about his own team.
I said it in my PRs, and I'll say it again. I'm actually happy with Rage's draft for once. I think Rage
Yeah,
has
dude.
historically been one of the more volatile drafters in terms of, how the final lineups look. But I think actually this time, Rage, Saf, and Sunsets did a good job.
Yeah, I actually liked it.
I know people were glazing, I think, Marshes, but I'm going to say I think this is one of the strongest SV cores in the tour. I think career-ended Burrito is one of
That's
probably
fair.
like top 2, I'd say, SV cores in my opinion.
and then there's drifting.
I
I
think-
guess.
I
think-
love her. I love her SV. I feel like me, Career, and Burrito, we have such like similar like personalities. We're such a good core, man. We're such a good team. Oh, I love my
How
team.
can we call
I
this
love
the
my
best
team, man.
SV when drifting is in it?
I won!
And then similarly, I think, gens 5 through 9 are all strong.
Yeah.
Terrace, I think Terrace goes without question. If his phone situation works out, I think, and he gets back into form, he should be good. Zden, I think, is new to SM. and
I think they
SM's
played
pretty
last
strong
year,
this
He's
like
not
he's-
new to SM. He's played it in World Cup and stuff before.
I think he
Okay.
played last year in
Might
RBTT.
be-
you know?
He's always like
How
a
did he
sort
play
of
Gen
fusion.
9 last year?
He
He's like
played.
a fusion
Okay.
Gen 8, Gen 9 guy. He'll
Okay.
do whatever.
But SM is pretty.
Gen 9 BO3 and Gen 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
XLO.
It's been a
they've
while
always,
since he played,
always
right?
top of the
love XLO.
Boras pool. Franklin similarly always top of the black-white pool. Texas
Texas-
Cloverleaf, I think, has been a sleeper DPP player. Did very well this World Cup.
Yeah.
Our team has a lot of Team Canada influence. From
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's World
Lot,
Cup RBTT, I swear to God.
Indulge, I think, did
should
well
do that
last
next
year.
They're
Or did
Team
well in
China
World Cup
player.
this year.
I think that. Let me
Um,
check.
Team China player who went positive in Gen 3.
I see them always memeing
Yeah.
with Chinese
They
players.
did well in World Cup, but
Oh.
I know they didn't do well.
Okay,
previous
not 2 years
yeah.
ago, but this last year they did well. Yeah.
And the years
Yeah.
before that.
Yeah, 5-2.
Same with Stallion and Maris. Both, I think, are kind of like under the radar,
Yeah, they're
good
good.
players in their pool.
Yeah. Stallion going that late. Go check Stallion's tournament record right now. He's the
Okay.
hope of Australia. I promise you. This guy.
Yeah,
he-
I don't think Drifting
this-
shut up
this-
once during draft saying to get Stallion.
I literally was saying I needed this guy on my team. Like Like I fish needs water.
Okay.
He's my rock. Okay, that's Ankh. That's my guy.
And then I think our doubles core is also probably one of the best doubles
I think it's the
cores.
second or first.
Yeah. This is the other one I had in mind for strongest. I do think a bit early on both counts. I don't know.
I mean, it's
Sapphire
manager
really-
reckons,
Sapphire
so-
has to get dropped.
Oh, that's manager. Right. I'm stupid.
No, Ion's round 1 is totally fine. He went like 9-0 last RBTT or
I
something.
think it was
Again,
10. No, 9-0. Yeah.
good choice. Don't use your first draft and put them in the pool where they're least likely to get wins. That's just some drifting game
Yeah.
for free.
9-0 into 6-2 into
Amazing 9-0
RBTTs.
is-
15-2
phenomenal.
into our 2 years is crazy.
If Ions doesn't, I don't want to put pressure on my teammate. So let me say this with a grain of salt. But if Ions doesn't do well, I don't even know what to believe anymore. That's just, like.
If Iron doesn't do well, you lose your god, basically.
I
So,
actually disagree with you on that drifting about like your first round picks not going into hard slots. I guess we can talk about it later, but for the purposes of this team, yeah, probably a strong buy. And then Sapphire 123 for BSS Factory. Not really familiar with that name.
I played
I
against
think
him.
they played
against him
in
He's very good.
before.
He went 5-4 last year.
Semi-finals
Yeah.
last year. I played against
you went
him.
I think
5-4.
Sapphic
Yeah.
and
He's just been he's been inactive, which is why he slid so far. But it's definitely a great cheap pickup there. I would
He
say.
Yeah,
also
him
made
and
top
Johan
4 circuit last year.
both do well in their respective pools. I think
MPM?
always consistently.
Let
Yeah.
me tell you, MPM, time to do some actual glazing. I glazed Excello, I glazed Ions, I glazed Stallion. But this guy, this is number one Hackmons player. This is the guy. I have my I'm not gonna do it like a lot because obviously I'm the drifting lock because I'm drifting. But this is like drifting
Oh my
lock
God.
junior.
The ego is present.
I was hoping you
will
wouldn't pick
say-
yourself. But...
I will say, I don't know if I put NPM on number 1 in Hackmons, but I definitely think he's on the Hackmons Mount Rushmore in
Yeah.
terms of consistently
Yeah.
one of the better players in the format. Will show up,
Yeah.
win games, day in, day out. And then the
Beta
Rita.
Thunder Roulette. What does
me-
Beta Thunder think about this?
Let me tell you a little something about Beta Thunder. Ever since a couple weeks ago when I taught him the ins and out of GSC, he's been a threat in the roulette format. Let me tell you, it's like you know that satisfying feeling when you put in the final puzzle piece and you get to see the great mountain vista in the box or whatever. That's what it felt like when I turned that key and unlocked Beta Thunder's full potential.
He's
Oh my
basically
God.
kind of like your master.
My protege.
Yeah, you learned
Also,
everything
that's
from him.
why Beta Thunder lost week 1. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
I will say, I think
Uh,
round 6 for me was too early, especially for the roulette pool.
ye-
That's
No,
fair.
I'm joking. Beta
I
Thunder,
would
I think Beta Thunder's a great player. Genuinely.
Oh, thanks, man.
Oh, that's.
But
that's
I
awesome.
still think I went too early for roulette.
I would
and
agree.
I will candidly say I think I'm one of the weaker players in the pool. But we'll see.
Just
I
how's
think
playing,
I can
man.
get it done early.
Get the matchups.
Just get lucky.
True. Just get matchup. Just get Soul
Yeah.
to refresh Latios. Yeah.
Yeah, in Gen 3. Then we have the subs, which I believe are good subs as well. I like the subs.
yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah, fucking
Especially
handy,
Hammy
bro.
3581.
I know.
Yeah, he's the goat.
This is I'm advocating for my natural predator or whatever these guys are saying. Hammy's actually very good. I run into Hammy on ladder a lot. They're a player I would describe as strongly competent.
Yeah,
That sounds like a back.
That's
that sounds like
horrible.
That sounds
Bro.
that sounds like a backhanded compliment. It sounds like I'm being rude, but I actually mean it in a genuine sense. They're a very they don't really make I don't see them make mistakes or anything like that.
they're kind of reminding me of Peza last year. They're that sleeper pick who does well in the ladder, but needs to prove themselves in tours.
Went in round 7, by the way, last year.
Yeah,
I think
Shut the hell up, bro.
if Hammy doesn't have a breakout this RBTT, it's definitely coming soon.
Yeah.
Probably World Cup. So either way, we'll see the rise of Hammy for sure.
Actually,
Hopefully
I
it's this
take it back.
RBTT though.
I
He's the
take it
next
back.
Marco Besta, bro.
I'm not making myself
sure.
the lock of the team. I'm making Excello the lock of the team. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Excello,
I like
you know,
this guy.
there are very few people powerful enough to usurp the Gen 6 slot from me, and he might be one of them. No, I'm joking. But no, he's top 1 in Gen 6. I don't care what anyone says. He's so good.
There's your dunk.
He was like when I was learning Gen 6, he was like the guy I was like, I'm trying to reach this guy. You know what I mean? That's the goat right there.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know. When I'm on ladder,
don't sound so lame about it. What the hell? I'm pouring my heart out here.
You know, he's getting
when I'm laddering.
he's giving an emotional speech.
When I'm
and then
laddering, I like.
And then there's just like Wiggly saying, "Yeah, whatever." You know, he's okay.
Well, when I ladder, I kind of just stop paying attention to anyone else. I don't know, but I do wonder about the subs though. I guess they're very confident in Ions and Sapphire doing well, which I like.
That's fair.
Fair assumption for sure.
Elrogue
But
can
no
play
double subs.
Elrogue
can play dubs.
Elrogue can doubles.
Yes.
Okay.
Elrogue has, I think, gotten top 20 on ladder a handful of times.
He beat Marco
okay.
Fiero in the Open, notably as well.
Yes, he also beat Marco
Oh, damn.
in the Open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
So, I mean, I don't know if Elrogue would consider himself a dubs main, but he's definitely competent enough, I think, that in a pinch could sub in and
He's
and
a
get
super
results.
sub, basically. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Love me
And
some
in the unlikely scenario that this double core doesn't work out, Elrogue could come and save the day.
And I also like that Blundergot is a Gen 3 sub in case Indulgent Dreams kind of struggles, because I like the Gen 3 backup here. I think it's a good idea.
hmm
So yeah, I like the subs. I think they're well picked. So I think this is a good team.
Yeah. This is definitely a good team.
Yeah, I'm not even like tooting my own horn. I really like that team.
Okay, so now we can try and rank them. Do we think we
Oh,
will
God.
rank them from
Can you-
last to
is there,
first?
Like, didn't someone make like a tier list for this?
Uh,
I don't know if you want to pause the recording and pull it
I'll-
up, but
I'll.
They made it for the custom avatars.
Oh no,
you
they,
just do it. Can you maybe like just do it for the custom avatars then? I don't know if
Okay.
worst case scenario.
I can.
Well,
I,
Sure.
I
I
We
can
can
put
use
the-
avatars as stand-in.
yeah,
if need.
wait a sec. I'll pause it till we have the tier list. We'll be right back. Okay, so we got the tier list, and we have the custom avatars. Maybe I'll do another video for the customs, but so let's start with Heatrons. Heatrons, do we
Well,
think?
actually, can I suggest a different way we start this? Because I think
Okay.
we just need to get something out of there real quick.
Okay.
Top tier, there's only 2 teams that I think solidly like guaranteed playoffs, and I think that would be Magina and honestly, I want to say Lunala as well. That's the only teams I would call. I'm not going to comment on my own team. If someone not from my team wants to do that, because I'm too biased. Because I think we're going to make playoffs, obviously. But if someone else wants to rank us, I'd prefer that.
I think that's a very fair top 2. I think McGuinness and Lunala's are probably
Yeah,
the strongest
I agree,
all
yeah.
round.
Yeah. So I don't know. You can pick whatever avatar you want to represent.
Yeah,
it,
I'll just
but-
put whatever. Do we put Lunala's first? I believe we can rank this, or we cannot rank it. But I believe
I think they're it's quite close.
It was Amaranth's team that won last year, right? Suicune?
they finished finals 2 years in a row. Yeah.
No,
Fragments
it's
and-
Aurora.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't even know if we need to rank them because for me, these are both like teams that
Yeah.
you know they're
They're quite interchangeable, yeah.
Then we have playoffs contenders. I believe there's quite a few teams there. I believe it would be Phantoms, Heatrons, Diancies, and Meloetas.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
Hoops.
what about Hoopas?
And Hoops. Well, basically it's
So everyone not the top.
So let's
Wait,
focus on who's
that all
underdogs
them right
first
there?
then.
yeah.
underdog. I think for me, the underdogs that stood out from that were
So it'd be
the Celebes, and I would also maybe say that like the Heatrans and the Hoopers. Maybe I'm just like pessimistic about. Maybe I'm just an old fart who hates new talent or whatever. But the Hoopers seem a bit too predicated on unearthing for my team. I'm a little scared.
we can do like 2 teams in playoffs contenders. You have 4, and then we put the rest in the underdogs. You kind of make it dramatic.
Because I think like
I mean, definitely put the time travelers in underdogs. That's for sure.
Yeah. Even though, like, I like the pieces. They're definitely going to be able to make playoffs. Like, I think I've made that clear.
I'll say, yeah, I like all the teams that are.
Can I look at the Meloetters again? It's been so.
Yeah, we've been recording for a while now. The SV is
we're coming up on 2 hours now. Yeah.
And can you show
Maybe we do put them.
Can you show me the Hoopers one more time?
Yeah, sure.
I just want to compare the Hoopers and the Royals.
Are you not on computer or something?
Oh, sorry, I forgot I can do this myself. Go back to the GMA. I think I like the Royals and the Hoopers about the same amount. I think I like I don't know who I like more. I think I like.
Definitely put Phantoms in playoff contenders for sure.
Yeah.
I think I like the Royals. I think I like the Royals like a micron more than like the Hoopers.
Okay.
I am quite fond of the Heatrans as a playoff contenders. Like, I think they have the most balanced draft.
I almost wish you could make a tier that's like wildcard or something. Okay, I have no idea whether to rank them high or low. That's like a question mark for me.
I feel like wildcard's like a bit of a pussy way to put it though. Like,
yeah,
it's either you rate them or you don't.
Oh, okay.
Personally, I have a hard time scoring. I mean, obviously I'm on the team, but if you look at Hoopas, it's a lot of established names, and then there's some, not established names. I have a hard time squaring that away with Underdog, but
yeah, the thing is, I believe the draft quality is very high this year, so it's more like it's more like who's less amazing than who's like bad. It's more like that.
Right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
if you think about it that way. Okay.
I'm just saying, I don't think it's right to put the Celebies and Underdogs alike, because they're not they're on definitely, at least looking at just the sheet, in my opinion, obviously. I don't even think they're the worst on paper. Like I don't know who I was seeing. Maybe they.
I believe they're
I'd have to write it down to do a real comparison, but I think there's definitely teams that exist very much in the same dimension as the Time Travelers.
Like the Heat
Well, so, oh boy, I don't know. Maybe we're being too biased about what happened week 1. That could have. But honestly, even before week 1 happened, I think most people generally had Celebies down as
the least good team.
Yeah.
I'll say
I will say I think Diamond Storm should be in playoff contenders if we want to just make that easy.
I agree. That's
fair.
Yeah.
And now we put the rest in
maybe put it in between like playoffs and underdogs. I would say. Like,
what am I doing? Wait,
you're hitting some crazy buttons right now.
Oh, let's go.
And I'd say there are the 3 teams. I don't know. I would rate the Heatrans higher, but I'm obviously biased.
How about you make this tier playoff contenders and change the one above?
It's a strong. Yeah.
So strong. Shit, it's in orange. Let's make it. Okay, never mind. I guess.
Just make the bottom one green or something, or whatever. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
And we can make it like blue. Can I change the colors? Oh, it's changed the colors.
Yes, you can. You have to hit X.
Oh yeah, fuck. Then we put green. Then we put yellow, and then we put not dark, and then we can put the rest of the teams there in the playoff contenders.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that.
I put Royals first.
Something like that. And there's the Hoopas who we put.
There are I mean,
Ghost doesn't want to put.
You do what you're gonna do. I have a different opinion, but that's fine.
All these teams exist in a very similar space.
Yeah, I believe.
Again, I think all these, again, it's RBTT, it's the highest sort of level rainbats on the website, right? Every player drafted is really good. I hate to sound like a hater. Because any of these teams could absolutely crush my team on any.
Yeah, I believe all these teams can make playoffs. So yeah. I'm like it's. I don't think it's like these tiers show how close it is, but yeah, it's close.
Yeah.
So No hard feelings
Yeah,
anymore.
If anything,
much
it goes-
closer than it looks.
It goes to show, like, this. I think this is probably the best draft RBTT has ever had.
Oh,
This
by
like
far,
is
yeah.
insanely competitive draft. Usually, there's something. There's like one team where you're like, oh yeah, that manager was just kind of trolling. Didn't really see that this year at all.
Yeah, I believe the fact that they open
Well-
to people who are not only rounds moderators and stuff makes it like more competitive in terms of manager skill, which is enjoyable.
I guess they did that a couple of years back, but I think this is the first year where they really took more from just not Ranzoth.
Yeah.
Because there's, I think, 2 or 3 teams where it's like that.
I believe there's so we can see that. Let me see the draft. So these are, we have Amaranth, who's a Ranzoth, just out here.
Yeah.
This is Ranzoth, not Ranzoth. I believe Raji's voice. That's
Ace's
Ranzoth,
voice, yeah.
and then
Yeah.
there's not Ranzoth. So it's a mix of the two, which is
Yeah,
like-
low key.
Royals,
I'm looking at it
they
one more
not
time.
Ranzoth, right?
I'm looking at it one more time. Yeah, you should move the heat trains to the left. Actually, I don't know whether you move them 1 or 2 to the left.
Oh, because I'm on
Wait.
the team, we can move it here, and I'll go lie.
I don't see how Giants are
Yeah.
getting heat trends though.
Uh,
To keep it real.
Yeah.
So
Put it in.
Like,
I mean, we can and ah about this. Like,
Yeah, we're
everyone's
never
gonna
gonna
have
be
slightly
all
differing
agreeing.
opinions.
How about
It's
break
all
in?
very close.
Put them in the middle. Put them in the middle.
Okay.
In the
Yeah.
you know,
middle.
I created just a, you know
in
what?
the middle of Mel. What
Dude,
is
in
going
3
on?
minutes, Drifting's gonna be like, actually, move it back.
No,
Yeah.
no. You can't. No. Those 3 teams are too close to each other. You can't do it. No. I reject this.
You know what? Fuck this.
Get rid of this row right now. This is sacrilegious. You had something beautiful and you've ruined it. Oh, thank God. My bad. Put the
That's
heat
that's
train-
what I.
Put him in between the mellow headers and the hoopers. I think that's. See now. Oh, well, okay.
This is
I mean, yeah, this
This
is
is
like
why
just
I
such
chose
fine
it,
margins. It's like,
Yeah, it's such thin lines that we can
doesn't-
always extrapolate.
this is why I will suggest everyone goes and guesses which team will get first in regular. So not necessarily who will win, but which team will get first in regular season, and then which team will get last.
Oh yeah.
You know, ranking them so pointless because I've just realized I think the Lunalas and McGinnis are as good as each other. Like all the teams in the tier, I think are on. Every team's I think competitive, but the teams in these tiers are all like the same to me. So
Yeah.
I don't think you even need to rank them like in the tier.
So yeah.
even between tiers is a bit.
Yeah, well, that's what
Like
I said.
the
That's
two
what I said.
tiers are
They're
a
all-
bit-
they're all
Yeah.
competitive. If you
Yeah.
told me next week that the Celebes are going to beat the Lunalas, I would be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah. So don't forget to put in the comments. I need that ad review. So don't forget to put who do you think is the best team. And do we end it here? Do you guys have something to say?
No,
I did have something like 5 seconds ago, but I don't remember what it was, so I guess not.
Oh, you're old. I
Okay.
forgot. Sorry. So
We should rank it alphabetically. How about that?
Yeah, okay, we're done here.
okay, yeah, fuck this. I'm too lazy. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to all my guests who were here, and I think it was very enjoyable. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.